We get the best of both worlds. The fastest reflexes modern technology has to offer, onboard computer-assisted memory, and a lifetime of on-the-street law enforcement programming. It's my great pleasure to present to you Robocop.
Welcome back to the Final Three, the show where we break down the top 3 movie and TV moments that live rent-free in our nerdy little brains. Today, we're strapping in for one of the most violent, satirical, and totally awesome franchises of the 80s and beyond, Robocop. This episode, we're going full cyborg as the pixelated multiverse crew handpick their absolute favorite moments from across the Robocop series. And trust me, from corporate takedowns to explosive showdowns, the staff fought harder over this list than ED 209 in a board meeting. So get ready for the satire, the carnage, the one-liners, and yes, the prime directives, because this is the Final Three, Robocop edition.
Robocop, the future of law enforcement.
Ed 209. Ed 209 is the only movie robot that looks like it was designed entirely out of leftover barbecue grills and Office Depot chairs. It's supposed to be this unstoppable death machine, but in reality, it walks like a drunk uncle at Thanksgiving. Every step screams, "Hold my beer." Like, this thing was marketed as the future of law enforcement. Yeah, the future, apparently the future, where bad guys just stand at the top of a staircase because ED 209 can't do stairs. Imagine being a hardened criminal, you're running for your life, and you realize your greatest defense is an escalator, not a gun, not cover fire, just going upstairs to the food court. Boom, you're safe. And the voice wide as ED 209 sound like an angry fax machine that just learned English. It's like a GPS that kills you for making a wrong turn. You are 5 seconds away from dying. 3, 2, by the way, that countdown's never smooth. It always loses track like it skipped math class. But the best part, ED to 209 is enormous, terrifying, shoulders bristling with cannons, right? And still, it throws the biggest toddler tantrums when things don't go its way. It's squealing, flailing, rolling around. This isn't a robot, it's basically a $50 billion Roomba that hates everyone. So yeah, Robocop has action, violence, satire, sure, but ED 209, that's pure comedy gold. He's the embodiment of every bad tech purchase you've ever made. It's as if OCP built a futuristic murder machine, but accidentally hit order from SkyMall. That's why you watch Robocop. Not for Robo's moral struggle, not for dystopian capitalism. You watch because somewhere, some robot is still lying on its back, kicking its little legs, thinking, man, if only I had knees.
Officer and Lewis, you know what? Everyone always talks about Robocop like he's the big hero. And sure, the guy's half man, half machine, all catchphrase. But let's be real, if it wasn't for Officer and Lewis, that tin can with a badge would have been recycled into a microwave by Robocop 2. Lewis is the cop. She's not wearing shiny armor. She doesn't have a computer brain. She's just a regular human, doing paperwork, running after guys with legs that don't squeak, and somehow keeping Detroit from turning entirely into Mad Max, the strip mall edition. Meanwhile, Robocop shows up looking like a steel refrigerator on roller skates, and who's always there right behind him? Lewis, riding shotgun, literally and figuratively. I mean, think about it, Robocop is cool, but he doesn't exactly blend in. That man cannot go undercover. You can hear him coming from 3 blocks away. Clank, clank, clank. And Lewis? She's the one who actually investigates, actually reads people their rights, actually makes sure the job gets done without stepping on a landmine. Robo is out here like, dead or alive? You're coming with me? And Lewis is over here like, hey, do you maybe also need a search warrant? Or backup? Or demotions? And don't even get me started on her being a strong female character. This was the 80s, okay? Action movies at that time treated women like either the love interest, the hostage, or the reporter who somehow knows karate. But Lewis? She was none of that. She was tough, she was smart, she could keep up with Robocop and his titanium dad Joke-san most importantly. She never needed to be rescued from a warehouse full of bad guys because she was the one doing the rescuing. She wasn't there to make Robo look good. She was there because she was good. Like, if Robocop suddenly caught a virus and went into sleep mode, my money says and Lewis would just roll her eyes, pull out her pistol, and still take down an army of street punks before lunch. And she'd fill out all the reports afterward, too. That's the real hero work. So, yeah, sure, Robocop's the headliner, but in Lewis, she's the heart, the courage, and the legs that don't squeak. Honestly, if she had been upgraded into Robocop 2.0, that crime wave would have been over in about 10 minutes, and Detroit would have been running bake sales instead of shootouts.
The funniest part of Robocop isn't the gunfights, the exploding toxic waste guide, or even Robocop's delivery of lines like he's Siri with a badge. It's the commercials. Let's be honest, the commercials in Robocop are cinematic gold. They're like peeking into a future where late-night infomercials never got canceled. They just got weirder, darker, and way too honest. Think about it. In this dystopian Detroit, the economy is in shambles. Crime is everywhere, and yet, somehow, a smiling pitchman is on TV telling you to buy a board game where nuclear war is the fun. Like, hey kids, World War III is just like Monopoly, except everybody loses. Nothing screams family bonding like wiping out major cities before bedtime. And then there's that car commercial, basically bragging about the 6,000 sucks. Who names a car the sucks? That's not even satire anymore, that's just a minivan in 2025. The ad was all chrome, explosions, and excess horsepower. Forget efficiency, this thing basically ran on melting polar ice caps. It's like if a car company got drunk and said, what if we sold a vehicle that screams midlife crisis so loud it drowns out actual gunfire? But my personal favorite? The fake commercials where people are saying things like, I'd buy that for $1. They got this sweaty old guy cracking jokes at women, and the whole dystopian society is eating it up like it's the Super Bowl halftime show. And you're there watching, torn between laughing and wondering if you accidentally tuned into Florida public access TV. See, the brilliance is that while Robocop's out there, stiff walking through explosions and saying dead or alive, you're coming with me. The commercials are the actual mirror of the future. They're so ridiculous, so exaggerated, and yet, you turn off the movie, look at modern advertising, and realize, oh no, we're already living them. So yeah, yes, Robocop is a sci-fi classic for its action, social commentary, and metallic jawlines, but the funniest part of the entire series, hands down, those commercials. Because nothing makes dystopia feel real like, would you like to continue your health care plan? Press 9 for bankruptcy.
I'd buy that for $1.